So what up, my friends? Welcome to a new video for the Man's Club. My name is Marek, and I like to help you guys out in becoming better in terms of dating, mindset, and women. And with that being said, my friends, in today's video, I want to talk about masculinity and how to get better, how to become a better man, all right? How to strengthen and how to train your masculinity. That's what I want to talk about today, all right? So, with that being said, first of all, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video, and make sure you hit the notification bell. Support the channel a little bit and show some love, all right? Show some support. That would be great, all right? So with that being said, let's get straight to the topic, masculinity. How to train your masculinity. This is a question I get often asked. Marek, how do I train my masculine frame? How do I become a better man? And so I try to divide this into 3 steps. But before I say this, let me explain something to you. In my eyes, men are very weak nowadays. Masculinity is very weak nowadays because we men, or this generation, or even the generation before, grew up without role models, grew up without real men, all right? Real men are becoming rarely on a daily basis, or more rare on a daily basis. That's why it's so important that us men teach each other to become better, to become stronger, and to become better men, right? And the thing is, in my eyes, you either become better or you fall off, or you die. So the difference between an alpha and a beta is basically the beta is okay with everything that happens. The beta will never try to better his life. The beta is maybe disappointed with his girl. The beta is disappointed with his job. The beta wants more in life. But the beta puts his needs always behind other people's needs. So the beta will never make more out of his life. It's the alpha's decision to make more out of his life. And the alpha will more often change his life for the better. Right? It's basically survival of the fittest in my eyes. It's basically survival of the fittest. You either become better, you either strive for more, and that probably forever, or you just be happy with what you got, or you tell yourself you're happy with what you got. So it's up to you if you want to change or not. I want to change, and that's what I'm doing since 2 years. So now, what do you do? What do you do in a world where male role models die, where male role models are rare? What do you do? Now, in my eyes, if you want to know, I grew up without a father. I grew up without without a real male role model. So what I did was basically watching YouTube videos, watching interviews, reading about masculinity, because I grew up with 2 women. And what I did was I taught myself and I raised myself to be a beta, to be a nice guy, all right? Because I watched 2 women act and I copied that behavior. That's what a lot of guys do. That's what kids do. Kids emulate and kids copy behavior. That's what they basically do, right? And if you have no father, if you only have women around you, you will copy female behavior. It's just basic nature, basic human nature, all right? So back to the problem. I think in 2011, it started 2012, that I watched Elliot Hult's videos, and I started to copy more from him, to get more into this mindset. And then the next few years, I read a lot about masculinity and all the other stuff. And That's how I kind of formed my masculinity. And that's what I'm telling you guys. You have to do that for yourself too. There's no universal masculinity out there. There's not this one version of masculinity. Every man has to decide for himself how his masculinity is portrayed, how he wants to present himself as a man, all right? So I just want to give you 3 attributes, 3 things that in my eyes will help you to become better as a man, all right? So now let's get straight to the topic because the introduction was very long. So number 1, what you got to do is learn to say no, okay? Learn to say no, because the female characteristic is to be agreeable. Typically, only females are very agreeable. So if you want to form yourself, if you want to become better as a man, you have to learn to say no. Therefore, you will stand out. If you want to have principles in life, you got to learn to say no. Once you learn to say no, you will shape your masculine energy. You will use your masculine energy actually, because the man is disagreeable. The man is more for conflict, looks more for conflict. Females search for harmony. Females like to live in harmony. So this is number 1. Learn to say no. Use your principles, form your principles, and gain more self-respect, therefore. Number 2 is emotional intelligence. What do I mean by that? Now, learn about your masculine and feminine energy and learn to use them. All right? What I mean by that is the masculine is usually very active. The masculine is very direct. Femininity, in my eyes, is passive. Femininity is soft. Femininity is agreeable, as I said. So, to be specific, now I'm outside, I'm working, I'm on the road all day. I'm very much in my masculine energy because I try to create something. And then I come home, I do my workout, I'm still in my masculine energy. Soon as I eat with my girl and soon as I chill out with my girl, I'm in my feminine frame. I'm in my feminine energy. And this is what you got to learn. You got to learn in life that sometimes you're pretty masculine and sometimes you're very feminine. Stop listening to your feelings and learn to react based upon your rational mind. Decide upon your rational mind what's the best now to do. Maybe you're in a situation and you know exactly it's better to shut up. It's just better. It's just more intelligent to shut up now. And then there will be situations where you don't feel like it, but you need to become loud to get more out of it. You need to become loud so people understand you, so people understand your point. And this is emotional intelligence. You get into a situation and you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what's the best now to do. And then you do that, no matter how you feel. Very important, emotional intelligence. Which leads us to number 3, it's your frame. Work and develop a masculine frame. Now, very important to understand here is that you won't be able to have a perfect frame. You will never have the perfect frame. This is not possible because we're humans and we make mistakes and we're not robots. And we're not made to be perfect. So don't get me wrong here. You're not supposed to have the perfect frame and to always win in every discussion. No, that's not what it's all about. But you can work on a very masculine frame and you can shape your masculinity. What do you need to do is work on your masculinity and do masculine things on a daily basis. Now, what that means decides everybody for himself. You will probably watch this video or you will probably watch other YouTubers, very masculine man, and in some things you will be like, yeah, right, totally right. And in some things you will be like, what the fuck is this dude even talking about? And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine and okay, because you have to decide what's masculine and what you incorporate and what not. All right? Very important. Very important. Decide for yourself what's masculine. Decide for yourself what you want to use. But since we're talking about masculinity, since we're talking about shaping and strengthening your masculinity, I'm telling you what's strengthening in my eyes is being decisive all day, challenging yourself, facing your fears, and shaping your body and your mind. That's how you grow your masculine frame, in my eyes. That's it, basically. Wow. Now I tried to make this video in 10 minutes, and I really did it. That's how you become more masculine. Number one, learn to say no. Have your principles. Work on your principles every day. Number two, gain and develop emotional intelligence. Learn how to behave. Learn how to be passive. Learn when to be active. Learn when to be loud. All right, no matter how you feel. And number three is work on your masculine frame and therefore do masculine things on a daily basis. All right? And that's it. That's basically it, my friends. I hope I could help you with this video. I hope you could learn something. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. And with that being said, my friends, we see each other in the next video. Stay healthy, stay rational, stay masculine, and also a little bit toxic. We see each other in the next video. Until then, my friends, bye-bye.